everyone, welcome to the Global IT and Language Center podcast 25. This is me, Mariyam Nabia, in front of you all. You can call me Nabia. I'm a student of class 7 from Jabalinur Girls Madrasa. First of all, I would like to thank Global IT and Language Center to arranging this podcast. Today's topic is skills for a better career. This is an important for all of us, especially students. So today we have a very special guest with us, Shishier. Hi, Shishier.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. How about you?
Also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah.
So please tell me about yourself in particular.
Okay, so I studied in class 5 in Jahangir Society Laboratory School and I'm from Sabbir. And thanks Global IT and Language Center for inviting me on this podcast.
So how are you feeling today to be here for?
Actually, obviously I didn't come podcast. It is my first podcast, but it's also, I'm very happy.
Okay, that's great. So our first question is, what are skills? Can you explain it simply?
Okay, so skills, you can say it's a power, or you can say it's a
Speaking English.
it's powers, and you can say speaking
Abilities.
English, and you can, if you learn this means you will develop and etc will be happen.
Okay, I think skills are something we use in our daily life.
Yeah.
For example, I practice speaking English every day to improve my communication skills. What about you? Do you practice?
Yeah, I agree with you because I also do this for a long time ago, and before I'm joining in an English coaching center, then before it I just play Duolingo. Before playing Duolingo, I played video games like online video games that like communicating.
Okay, that's great. Our second question is, why do you think skills are important for a better future?
Skills are important because if we didn't learn English, it means skills. Then if we go to a job, then in the interview they say what skill do you have? Then why should we hire you? Then we will say I don't have any skills. Then you didn't get a better job, you get a bad or poor job, you can say. And also if you have skills, better skills, then you can, if they say, then they will hire you in the better position of the job, like a CEO, or you can say a manager, and etc. Those positions are available on there.
Okay, I totally agree with you. In my opinion, skills helps us become more confident and independent. So, do you think skills are more important than academic result?
Yeah, they are both same, but in the school they are a bit different. Because school they are in the exam. Before talking the exam is give you limited things to study. Sometimes like a BPATC, China Public School and College that gives you a full book to study in the final exam. But some schools like which I have studied, there you can say they gives us limited. In the studies on the school, it is bit different because they learn more things when they give to the exam. Then we learn new things, but they didn't give it to the exam. So that's all about I know.
You, our next question is, what is one skill you want to learn from your future job?
In my future job, I want to learn communication because it helps me. Means if I then it helps me to read English and communicate with
English.
people. If if I didn't learn communications, the skill, then I have very problems. I'm struggling to communicate and etc. And also, it express my ideas and work with other workers. And it will be a good relationship on the workplace.
That's a very great choice. I also think communication skills is very important for for others communication. So why did you choose this skill?
I said that before. Now I'm saying this again. If suppose in United States, or you can say Iran or India, if I want to get a job, then I have to learn their language. If they didn't know my language, then it will be a very problem, and I have to struggle on my communication system. So I didn't get higher job, and lot of bosses on their country like United States, America, Africa, or you can say India, they will be say, I don't understand your communication, I don't understand your language, and that's why they will reject you. Then it will be like a very big job opportunity for you, but you didn't know the language, so you got rejected. That will be a very sad.
Okay. So let's move next question. Can you explain the difference between hard skills and the soft skills?
Yeah, hard skills like you can say codings, math, and computer. Basically, coding means if you make a games or make a apps, then you have to master coding. If you didn't do coding, then it wouldn't be work and it wouldn't be published. Such as Play Store. Play Store is a platform that we can download every apps we need. That's why, and who made this developer, the developer has some person hired for the coding. If they didn't do, then we cannot um, we cannot download any apps.
Okay.
And in the math,
Okay.
you can say in if you buy something, then they have to return you money. Then you have to do calculation. They give you
Better idea.
yeah, better or bad means that's kinda, and it also needs in our school, work, in big app, and you can say in on the offices, and etc. You can say, and in the computer. I said before the coding, you need always you have to need computer to coding this thing. In computer, you can learn everything like typings and etc. That's all about I know.
Okay, good explanation. I think both hard and soft skills are important in different ways.
And I forgot to say soft skills. Sorry for that. And the soft skill you can say like teamwork, communication. That's all.
Okay. For example, coding is a hard skill and communication is a soft skill. Which one do you choose? Do you think is more important?
In the coding and in the communication, they both are very important for whole humanity. Cause in coding, you need some languages means numbers. If you didn't know communication, then if you do like Bangla typing in the coding, it wouldn't be working. Cause coding always need English. So that's why communication and coding are most important.
Okay. Why is communication such an important skill?
Communication and importance in I said you before suppose communication, if we didn't do communication, then it will be we have to struggle for understanding people. It will be also be easy if we have a simple language will be like that,
Okay.
like I mean silent like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. So our next question is, how can students learn new skills nowadays?
And students learn different types ways to learn English, such as online video games, coaching centers, on school, on AI. Suppose ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a platform where we can talk with him, and also we can, if we log into the ChatGPT, then we have to, if we can talk with Bangla, and we also it also helps us to communicate in English. And also in the schools, they're same in the online games. If you join in a game, if you talk, a lot of people's language is different. So that's all.
That's very helpful. I think students have many opportunities new to learn skills. For example, they can learn from YouTube, online courses, daily practice. So, what advice would you give to beginners?
There are a lot of advice I have to give to the beginners. First of all, I will say do not give up, because a lot of times if you learn a language, then you was the frustrated because you didn't understanding any language. Suppose you can say like Iraq's languages and Pakistan's languages, like it's Urdu. I know about that. It will be the frustrating. And English will be kinda cause English is very easy for everyone. In most countries, they will talk in the English because it's an international language.
Okay, that's great. Today's discussion really helps us understand the improve in English. So we learned that English is very important for new skills. So it's a better for students build better, get good jobs and improves our lives. So I would like to thank our guest Shishier for sharing her valuable thoughts and answers. And thank you everyone for listening to our podcast. See you again in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.